Alright, so we're back on this little lake lot, or lake community lot. There's no lake view, but it's really close. Anyway, back on this property again today. So I have passed the perk test, so that's done. Waiting to hear back from the power company for electric hookup and the water company for city water hookup. So today, what we're going to be doing, airplane flying over. So anyway, waiting on the city water people to come and look, make sure they're going to be able to set us a meter and stuff. So today I'm going to be digging on this bank a little bit more. So I have all this rock I've been hammering out, and I've still got more to hammer out through here. So what I thought about doing was digging the bank smooth, you know, as smooth as I can across through here, and then laying all that rock kind of all over it just to help with any kind of erosion or anything. So that's probably going to be the plan right now, is to dig all that. And once we dig that down, the dirt, before I put the rock, the dirt that I get, I'll use to kind of help level this up and stuff, and probably fill in over in this area. That needs kind of filled in a little bit more. Get rid of some of these stumps. Probably cut some of these little scraggly trees that's left. Some of them's dead, tops broke out of them. Just needs, all in all, some cleaning up. And we'll just see what we can get done today, in hopes that the city water people show up and can hook us up on city water. So that'll have us set, because we'll be putting in a septic system here in the next couple videos. We like I say, we passed that perk test, so good to go there. So let's get at it and get some of this work done. the city water people just left. We're gonna go pay for a permit at the health department and go pay the city water people to set a meter. They said they could set one here, so looks like we're gonna have water, septic. There's already power on the property. Well, you can see that or not, there's a drop pole right there, so hopefully there's no issue with that. But we we'll soon have water, septic, and power on this lot, so that's a good thing. The septic, there's a lot of rock, so I'll probably end up putting in what they call a shallow septic tank. I guess it's not as tall, just a little bit wider, a little bit longer maybe. But we've already got all that worked out with the health department, so we'll be doing that shortly. So everything's going our way, so should be good. I'm excited. So you can see right now I'm just starting to move these rocks over to the bank. I'm gonna just kind of stack them loosely across the bank, and then what's left sticking out, like, I know you can't probably tell on here, but this is a lot of rock in here that'll have to be hammered. So I got the hammer with me today. We'll hammer some of that out after I move all this loose rock to the bank. We'll see what it's going to look like. So let's get that going. Well, not sure if you could have seen it in the time lapse, but just blew this hose right here on the actually goes to the thumb. So I'm going to take this hose off, see if I can't get one made. I've got hoses on the hammer and I got a couple extra with me, but This one is 2 female ends, and the only one I got that's female end on both sides or both ends of the hose is on the hammer. And I don't have a pipe wrench with me, which has an adapter to go from female to female screwed into it, so I can't get that out. So I'm kind of stuck till I go either get one or get a pipe wrench or get some adapters or get a new hose. So see what we can get done here real quick. So the hose I got with me has this fitting, but it's got like a built-in O-ring. You can see it there. This is like a cheap hose that came with the mower, the Hammer 1, whatever brand that is. So I'm hoping that it'll work here, but I don't know. It don't look like it's going to seal up. And I don't know if taking the washer off that one would do any good. It might. But this is, I believe, the same thread, yeah. So we'll see, we'll try it without the O-ring. See what it does. And this end is the same down here, so we might have got lucky. Don't know yet. There we go. Let's give that a try. I'm gonna work the thumb. You look and see if it's leaking. Good to go, let's get to work. Well, here's what I ended up doing with most of this rock. I either dug up or hammered out with the excavator. So I was going to put in a retaining wall, but I figure right now we'll just throw this rock up here to help hosting this bank up. And may eventually do that, but for right now this will do. I'm going to hammer this rock out and a little bit right in here. Hammer that big piece off, and then some of that over in there, and then over where all my junk's laying. And that'll be all I hammer for right now. But first, I'm going to dress up what we got here, level this up a little bit better, clean it up, smooth it up. Probably move some of this stuff. But first, well, after I smooth it up a little bit, what I'm going to do, I believe, first is get rid of this stump, maybe this stump, and clean up some of this mess all over in here. You see I've been piling stuff up. It's not looking too good, so I want to do something with all this. I might see if I can get on down into the lower part of the property right now. There's a little cliff around the edge all the way around through here that I'd have to drop off of, but I'm going to see over here it about runs out. So I'm going to see if I can't make it down into the lower part of this property. But that's the plan, so let's get to it. All right, so I knocked me a little trail down to this lower area. I don't know if you can tell or not, but right down there it's kind of flat. And you know, I walked this out before, so there is a little area down there. It's not super easy to get down there. It's a little bit steep. But I just dove off this with the excavator and just to see and push some of this stuff down. But I'll eventually get to that, and probably kind of come around this side over here somewhere and kind of make me a little road that loops around to it eventually. But for right now, I'm just going to dress this up here, and I'll get down in there every now and then and cut some of these trees that's kind of in the way or that's dead, get rid of those. But I'm going to dress this back up, and I got a few more rocks here that I'm going to put on this bank. So right here, like I say, I'm going to dig some of this out, place some rocks, and then I'm going to hammer off everything else that's sticking out. So let's get it. you could have seen it in the video where it's time lapse. You might have, but I knew it was a matter of time and it's bound to happen. But that rock got that window. Wonder how much that's gonna cost. Oh well, let's get back at it. Alright, so we're finished for today. Amber's backing up there so we can hook up. So far, blew a hose. Now these quick couplers are leaking somewhere. I don't know if I'm about to switch them out. It looks like it's here somewhere, so I don't know what's causing all that leak, but you see it's covered the hammer. Had a rock come through and bust out the window. Got a small little leak down on that angle jack, but so far no worse for the wire, I guess. Here's what I've been doing: piling the rock up on the bank, and also you've seen I hammered a bunch of this out. There's still more to go, but it's starting to get late. I'll come back here in another day or two and I'll stack more of this rock up on the bank, kind of like we're doing here, and dress this up and then see what else we need to hammer out. But yeah, I think it's coming together pretty good. Don't look too bad. I moved all our firewood and those logs that's going to get sawn up over here. Cleared out some of this brush, but I still need some more dirt. I'll probably fill a lot of this in, try to level this up a little bit more. May get some dirt hauled in because there's not a whole lot to get here. So yeah, so far so good. Now we'll be back here in a few days and do some of this work. Probably start putting the septic in here the next couple days, and hopefully hear something from City Water and get them coming in and set my meter so we can run some water line. But all in all, coming together. So let's get out of here.